a desire, burning like a fire. What you gonna do when it crumbles down? Watch it get higher.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Adedoyi, and on this channel we talk about God, we talk about marriage, lifestyle, motherhood, and everything in between. And for my returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always watching my videos. Thank you for always commenting, and thank you for always liking my videos. And for the new people watching me right now, thank you for also coming to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell, and so that anytime I upload new videos, I noticed the first to say it. Guys, I know you notice the way my voice sounds. Your girl is kind of, I don't know, I'm under the weather, and but what's most concerning was, do you guys are waiting for me? I have to upload videos every week like I've promised, and I don't want anything to just weigh me down, and that's why I'm doing this video. So if you cannot hear me clearly, I'm so sorry, but I'm so sure that you will hear me, because right now I'm using a mic, and two, I think I'm audible enough, just that the voice changed. But I'm so sure you're going to learn, because this year we've said that we not go agree for anybody. And this topic, I just feel I should just do it right now, because this year is still early, and I know that a lot of people need this video at this particular time. So I think there will not be any right time to do this video than now that I'm doing it, even though the voice even though my voice is not good enough, but I know that you guys can hear me, right? So yeah, remember that I got a message from one of my subscribers on Instagram that you'll be coming to Canada very soon as a student. That what are those side hustles you can do as a student? And I just like, okay, let me just come up here and let's talk to everybody. Let's talk about this side hustle everybody's thinking about, or everybody talks about. And at the same time, it's not only for students, it's for everybody. You can do the side hustle. And you know, I've been here for like more than a year, or going to 2 years right now, and I can see the benefit. I didn't want to do it the first year that I came, or the first year I started YouTube, because I'm not here into the system very well. So I just don't want to say something based on what everybody is saying. I want to say something based on my experience, or what I've seen, or what I've really known. You get? And that's what I'm doing at this period. I hope you guys will learn, and you guys will start the hustle you want to start right now. So guys, I wrote these things down so that I won't forget anything, because it's very, very important. So the topic will be our side hustle, or the skill we should learn before coming to Canada, or before relocating. The skill that you will need for your side hustle. So the first thing I wrote here is food cooking. That's catering. You know, a lot of people does this. I think I know of 3 people that they do this catering job full time here, and they are really making waves. I can put one of them. I think I know Mabu Ninja. I know the love something. I'll put them on the screen. I know that woman too. She has a restaurant now, so they're doing it big time here, and they're really making it. And when I talk about learning how to cook, or when I talk about cooking, you know, some of us, yes, we are good, you know, normal, we cook normal, like every woman in the house cook, we are good. And some of us just, your food is sweet, that next thing you start putting on that you can cook. No, try to learn those things you need to learn about cooking. Now, we all know how to cook, right? Yeah, we can all cook for our family, but, you know, it's a different case. You cooking for people is another thing entirely. So don't just say because you know how to cook, it's just you might know how to cook, come and be cooking here, because somebody already told that your mama is sweet, or somebody already told that your jollof is always red and it's sweet, then you decide to just start cooking. I feel you should learn more about it. If you need to just watch YouTube's, I know a lot of people have YouTube that they watch on cooking. You know, some of those people put their measurement and everything, and this can help. You know, just practice, and come out there and start cooking. I remember during my friend's son's birthday, we ordered like just a tray of jollof rice and a tray of fried rice, and it was for like $100. And when the fried rice came, they didn't put anything inside. No, those kidney and everything. It was not inside. I would pay $100 for just medium tray. That was last year or 2 years. Yeah, last year. And these people are making their money. If you are good what you are doing, of course you will make it here. You get? So that's one thing. Cooking, learning how to do catering services, and the other thing is baking. Yeah, I remember I baked my son's birthday. I know you guys will have seen that video. Cake for 120, if not 140. In my life that I've been a mother, I've never made that small cake before. back in Nigeria, I used to make like two cakes for my daughter then. One for school and one for church, you know. And I don't make small cakes, I make big cakes. But I make big cakes. But coming down here, I just make one small cake and it was 120. And everybody I was asking for that cake, they were telling me 120, $180. Calculate that in naira, guys. People are making money here. I will not say that they are making the money full time. Maybe it's all everything is their money, but at the same time, it's still something that somebody can do as a side hustle. Depending on the time that everybody knows you, that you not make it full time or something. Because I know that most Nigerians here prefer their Nigerian cake to the one we buy in the stores. Because those ones are not really nice, even though they are cheaper. You might not like it the way you like the Nigerian cake. I don't know if you guys get that. Guys, the third thing we should learn before coming down here is driving. You know, apart from using driving as business here, even driving, even doing your driving test, you need to learn how to drive from Nigeria because learning how to drive here is another money entirely and it's very, very expensive. And you need like after 8 months before you can even drive the car. So I think it's advisable for you to just learn from Nigeria or from the country you are before coming to Canada, so it can be just that you're only doing your driving test and you start driving. And another reason why you should learn how to drive is that you can do an Uber. Yeah, come here. Uber here is very, very lucrative. Doing the Uber here makes sense, guys. The money is making sense. The money you get makes sense, especially when you do as. Imagine some people doing Uber. Someone that does Uber as a full-time job. He has not done any other job since he's gotten here, and he does only Uber. And guys, he's making his money. If you calculate how much he's earning every time, he makes money more than some people that are even doing the office job. So you can also use Uber as a side hustle. I know someone that this guy is very, very rich. He has cars. He has. When I'm talking about rich, he's rich, and he said he tried to do Uber for some months because he wanted to he wanted to pay some bills and needed extra cash, and he wanted to do Uber. You know, so that learning how to drive alone helps you. Apart from the weather, you know, this place driving is not luxury. Having a car is not luxury. Yeah, it's very important, guys. It's very important to know how to drive, and it's very important to have a car. And you know, learning how to drive is just like another additional thing you get. Learning how to drive, especially we ladies, just like to sit in front of our husband's car. He will drive us. Sometimes we need that. So if you are relocating, try to learn. A woman can do Uber. A man can do Uber. You can do all those things in order to help. Another thing, if you know how to drive, you can do deliveries. You know, all those logistic companies that deliver food, like Uber, like Skip the Dishes, like, you know, all those companies that do that. You can just, and this thing is very, very, because I work one of those companies, and I see the way we treat, because I work as a career operations specialist, so I know the way they treat these people. You know, they don't force you to work. You have your own time, you have your own schedule, and if you cannot do it, you have to inform them early that you cannot do at this particular schedule. They will shift. They don't stress you like a normal worker, like you are working for them. They know you as a volunteer worker, so they can't do all sorts of things for you, and you gain your money. Do you know how much you gain doing a delivery job just to go and deliver food? Do you know how much you earn? So guys, you can do that too. So learning how to drive is very, very important. And I know that some people learn how to drive trucks. And if you drive trucks, it's big money here too, guys. I wish I could drive truck. I wish I could drive trucks, but it's a big money. I have someone that drive from Canada to US. That guy has money. That guy is a money, guys. So learn how to drive. You can get an opportunity to start driving a truck if you want to. You can do your Uber, like I said earlier, and you can also be doing delivery. You know, delivery and all, and you get your money. So both students and even a PRO or a permanent resident or a Canadian can do this work. It's just a side hustle. The other one I'll be talking about is content creating, like the one I'm doing right now. Guys, I know that starting a content creating is not easy. I'm there, I know. I've not even gotten to where I'm supposed to get to at all. You know, even the funny thing is I got to 1,000, and since I've gotten to 1,000, my views have reduced. People are not watching me again, maybe because they feel the 1,000 is the most important thing. Now she's in 1,000, we don't want to watch her again. But it is not, guys. Please continue to watch my video, I beg. So, content creating, we know that you need to get to a particular stage before you start getting the money you want to get. And even coming down to Canada or coming to abroad, the dollars, by the time they give you the dollars you are earning per views, it's not making sense like someone that's in Nigeria, we know. Because by the time Nigeria change the money to Naira, it's going to be a big money you get. But yeah, it's not that big. But when you get to a particular stage, you start enjoying being a content creating. Everything I'm talking about here today too, you need to put work. You can't just sit down. Whether content creating, whether Uber driving, whether you are doing catering, everything I'm going to talk about today, you can't just sit down and say, okay, they say I should do this, and I will not put myself out there. You just have to put yourself out there. Let people know what you are doing. And it's still the same thing with content creating. Look for your other content creators, people that are doing the same thing that you want to do. Ask questions, how they do it, what they do, what makes difference with others. Just do those things, and with time people will start noticing you. You will start getting influencing job with brands. Because personally, me, what I'm after is really getting brands to work with. That's always been my dream. So and I know that I'm going to get there one day. So just do your content creating, and you'll be fine. Just it's side hustle, right? This content creating is like my second side hustle, because I have tailoring that I'm doing aside, and we're getting there, guys. And I'm doing a part-time job, so I have like 3 jobs right now I'm doing. Yeah, I don't mind adding more if I have the time. So just you can do content creating. There's no big deal about it, especially on TikTok. TikTok really makes video go viral. So you can start with TikTok, from there maybe your Instagram, then you can just come to YouTube, just even if it's a YouTube short, just do something, just create content what people can relate to, and you will enjoy it. Content creating is something that someone can just enjoy. Just you sitting down thinking about what people will like, or thinking about what is wrong with you or what you're going through, and telling people, it's not something that's so difficult. You don't need a CV for that night. Just need your camera, your phone, and your stand, and that is it. And the other thing is decoration and rental, guys. I know that personally I've not done any party. And I know that a lot of people say I DIY. Even there's some DIY that you cannot do yourself. There's some decorations that you cannot do. You can't plan a wedding and say you want to do a decoration yourself. You don't want to plan your big birthday and you feel you can do decoration yourself. You can't. I was fortunate to meet someone of recent. She's not even a Nigerian. I think she's a Congo. I think she's not in Nigeria, church, but she's from Africa. And she wanted to have a business with me, and I went to her page and I saw what she was doing. I was amazed. She does rental, decoration, all those children birthday, all those things that we use back in Nigeria, those props and those bouncy castle. And that's what this girl do. That's what this girl does here. And she's making it big time. And she's making her money. And that will be the first person I will be seeing that is doing that kind of job here in Winnipeg. Funny thing, she does not even live in Winnipeg. But she lives in a town close to Winnipeg, but she can come to Winnipeg at any time. She works in the old city in Manitoba, so anywhere you need her, she drive there, do your stuff, and go back home, and she earn her money. So that's another thing you can do, decoration, and also try to rent chairs, table, all those things that people need for party. People do their birthday here very well, especially 40, 50. People take it personal here. So you can just start that business if the money is there. And the other one, I didn't write this one down, is event planning. Like surprise, all those surprises that we see in Nigeria, those birthday surprise and everything. You can start that one here too. I have someone that she's big in Nigeria. She's here too in Winnipeg right now, and she still does her things here. And I also have someone that does that very, very well. She posts very, very well on WhatsApp. I'm very sure that if I want to do anything like that, she'll be the first person I will reach out to, because she always put herself out there. People know how to do that. So she's into planning of events. When all those comedians want to come to Winnipeg, all those musicians, she also plans those events again. And she's making her money. And she does all those surprises, birthday surprise, engagement surprise, all those things. She does it here. And the funny thing, I don't know about other provinces in Canada, but especially Winnipeg, they really need people that are into business. The government need people that are into business, that want to do business. The funny thing is that once you register your business and all, you're entitled to loan and grants. They try to help develop your businesses. So what are you guys waiting for? If you can use that as a side hustle, why not? Guys, do that. I'm so sorry, guys. So, guys, do that if you can. You can do that as your side also. Don't limit yourself, please. The next thing I'll be talking about is photography. That one, everybody snap pictures, right? We know we have our camera, but there's some pictures that you just don't want to just use your phone to snap. Almost everybody does that. The anniversary, like me, I love to snap my children's birthday, you know, birthday party, wedding, a lot of things. And I have someone, he's a student, guys. We work together recently. If you check my page, he's a photographer, he's a student, and he does a good job. He does a good job. He's very, very good with what he does. And also, I have a studio here in Winnipeg that they does that. And this person, she does not even do only photography. She also do makeup. I know, and they're doing this job very well, guys. And this job is not something you're collecting $100. What is $100? 300, 400, 500. That's how people collect money for photography here. So imagine if you have that skill of photography and you can snap. And please, whatever business you're doing, please don't limit yourself to it's only Nigeria I want to do this business with. Please, the other country that needs you to get. So please, just don't limit yourself. Just try to learn the skills and come and make use of it here. Like I was saying, I have Nigeria here that snapped the measure of Winnipeg on the last election that they did. Imagine that kind of person. He's not going to collect more money. He does not even limit himself like, okay, it's only Nigeria I want to snap. He snapped the mayor of Winnipeg. And you see what I'm talking about. Nigerians are making wave here. Wherever you find Nigerians, guys, they are making wave. So don't limit yourself. Whatever skills you can do, please do it. The other one I'll be talking about is hair making. Yeah, hair making. And I want to be here and overemphasize hair making. They're making profit here. I remember messaging someone of recent, not of recent, last year that wanted to make this mini twist. And this girl said $300 without the attachment. And guys, that's a lot of money. And I'm very sure that some people will not mind and they will still let her do it for them. You get for that $300. But me, I'm just yeah, I just led my life so I cannot spend $300 on air. And I have a lot of people that makes air for $150, $200, just like that, and they make their money. I know that a lot of us we make our hair ourselves, whether you like it or not. There's some hair that you cannot make yourself, and you still want somebody to do for you. Even if you learn how to make hair yourself, like okay, but I cannot pay all those money, I cannot pay all those money, so I'm going to make it myself. There's some hair that you cannot do yourself. Like me, I can't do the D. I'm looking for someone that will make my hair for me. I want to do the D. Even though I can try to do braids on my hair and my daughter's hair. But there's still some people that will still need that hairdressing. So if you have skills of hairdressing, if you have a little idea, please learn more. Not that you just know how to do one weaving that is not neat and you come here and be saying I can make nobody will patronize you again. Because I know a lot of people have that kind of experience that they will say somebody can make it, they will get there and the person will not even make a good hair. I've experienced it before. I went to a woman, I wanted to do the D, and what she did to my hair was not nice. What she did on my hair was not nice. And I drive almost 40 minutes to her house and I paid almost $40 to make just like 8 backs for Didi. And she didn't do it well. I need to go back you get. So sometimes experience matters. So if you know you want to learn the skills, learn it very well and do it very well. Learn it details. That's what I would tell you guys. The other thing is fashion designing. I know a lot of people talk about, hey, is fashion designing working in Canada? Can I be a fashion designer in Canada? I went through a very popular YouTube channel. She talks about the skills you can do in Canada. And she did not mention fashion designing, but people went under a comment were saying, it knows things about fashion designing. I used to fashion design is not lucrative. Are people doing it? But she could not answer most of them because a lot of people were just asking. Because I'm very sure that she doesn't even know anything about it. Like when I came here, people were like, I can't do a fashion designer because this is seasonal. People does not wear clothes. People will not wear lace. That is because you are limiting yourself to only Nigerians. Everybody's coming here to sew Ankara. Everybody's here coming here to sew lace. Don't limit yourself because you're in Nigeria. So that's what we saw in our country. Yes, all of us want to promote our country in any country we find ourselves. But at the same time, don't limit yourself to just I want to be sewing Ankara and lace. Do other things. Do other things. I know Nigerians. I know a lot of Nigerians in US. A lot of Nigerians in UK that do suits, that do jacket, that winter jacket and all, and they're making it big time in those places. So why is Canada different? I know that we want to show our Nigeria, we want to show that we are African. Fine, it's good, it's good. Let's do that. I'm a fashion designer, so I'm talking to myself too because I've been saying to people that I know that I'm not going to limit myself to just Akara and Owambe alone. I will do other things. So just put yourself out there. Let people know that you saw where most times where your product you get where what you saw. Last time I wore one of my dress to church, everybody was just saying, "Ah, this is beautiful. This is," and I was thinking, I made it. I made it. Before that week's run out, somebody reached out to me that she wanted to sew a corset dress. And I made it for this person. And we are still in winter, guys. We are still in winter. So there are different things. It's not only because of the weather. Don't limit yourself to the weather alone. Fine, if you notice, Canada does not really have the fashion sense we Nigerian have. So we need people that can bring it in. So please don't limit yourself to just, I want to sew bubu, I want to sew lianka. I know that to get fabric care is kind of expensive. You get, and I'm getting to that one now. And that's the next thing I'm getting to. But what I would just say is that don't limit yourself. If you're a fashion designer, you can even look for a fashion house here and start working with them. I tried to do that when I came here. I did that on interview, even though nobody called me back. But you can still do that too as a fashion designer in order to know how the business is here. And if you have your fellow African or fellow Nigeria or fellow Ghanaian in the country that you are, you can try. And she's already doing the fashion design. You can do like an intern with them just to have the business idea that is here, and you will grow your business. A lot of people are doing this fashion business here, and they're growing it. I remember I don't know, I'm talking much of fashion designing because I'm into that business. I remember I reached out to someone in US. She does a very good job. She's on Instagram and she does a very good job. And I reached out to her, how you guys doing your business? How is it going with you? And she told me a lot of things. And she told me something. You guys, it's not easy. We just have to continue. And so you just have to push it. And then by the end of the day, you will see that this job is a good job to do. It's very, very lucrative. Even though people we are lazy, we don't want to just yes, we are lazy. We don't want to put those too much stress in that kind of thing. Fine, you can still use that as a side hustle. And when people knows you very well, and when people see your work, and when you see put your work out there, and people start reaching out to you, you can do it as a full time. This lady I'm talking about does it as a full time right now. She has like 3 tailors. She has 2 cutter in US. So what's different here in Canada? So you guys try to. I'm not saying that you should. It's not by force to do it, right? But if no is your passion, I will tell you and I would advise not to leave it. Do it. A lot of people need someone that can sew for them. And the next thing I'll be talking about based on this fashion designing is selling of fabrics and accessories. Nobody's doing this in here. I don't know. I only have one lady that she sells material and she just started. She posted on one WhatsApp group and I reached out to her immediately that you're selling satin, Nigeria satin, yeah. And she said yes, and she told me her price. I was wow, I was amazed. Like somebody has the same idea that I have, chicken. So you can start selling fabrics, you can start selling accessories. They have a lot of people doing that in UK. They have a lot in UK. They have a lot in US, but Canada we don't have. We don't have people selling those things, those tailoring materials. I'm very sure that if people are selling those, I'm not talking about lace right now. I know a lot of people sell lace here. A lot of people sell Ankara here. I'm talking about those accessories we used back in Nigeria, those stones, those zips, because the zips here, I don't know. They don't have the good zip. They don't have good zip, to be sincere. The zip here, the a lot of things that we use back home. Nobody's selling it here. And that's why sewing here is very expensive. But imagine if you have someone that is selling all those things that you can buy from people we sew. When people say because of season, people does not wear in my church, I've not seen any Sunday, even in this cold weather, that someone will not wear native. Even in this cold weather. In -45, I see people wear native to church. So I feel, and a lot of them will tell me, since they are here, we are fine because we used to sell our clothes from Nigeria. We don't have stress. Nobody's selling this. We don't want to buy. Yeah, because nobody's selling all those accessories. So that's another business idea you can do as a fashion designer. Just bringing those material in. Those trimmings. They don't have good trimmings here, guys. They don't have good trimmings here. I remember the day I went to the store. I wanted to buy a skin mesh. They did not have Nigeria, our color. They did not have a brown. Nobody sells brown except you buy it on Amazon or you order on Etsy. And people that sell it on Etsy are in US and in UK. I almost ordered that day, but it won't arrive till when I would need it. So I could not buy it. So I have to look for a fashion designer here that gave me some of the skinness she bought from Nigeria. So imagine someone selling it here. You will get your money. That's another thing. As a fashion designer, another thing you can do is to be a fashion tutor on YouTube. That's another idea I'm giving you. So I think I've talked about three ideas for fashion designers here. So let's go to the next point, guys. Another thing, guys, is pedicure and manicure. Someone that can help you wash your feet, wash your nails. They have a lot of stores. They do it here, $50, $120, depending on what you want. Some even do $250. And if you are coming from Nigeria, you have your stuff, you can start that business and you can just do like home service. I can come and do it for you in your house. I will collect this amount. People want ease. People want ease. People just want to sit down and let somebody do everything for them. So it's another thing you can do. Just start your, if you have that idea of pedicure, medicare, don't just leave it. Continue, start it, do it. Also, another thing I didn't mention is barbing. Yeah, a lot of people like the guy that barb my husband's hair, he does not barb children's hair. So imagine somebody from Nigeria, someone that just relocated and do children's barbing. Guys, I will even want to patronize it because my husband does my son's barbing, and he has started and it's good. But there's some styles I know that he cannot do. Even him, my husband spend almost, if not to $100 on cutting of hair. And my husband is cutting it every 2 weeks back in Nigeria. We have to just change it. You cannot be spending that much on cutting of hair, you know. So, and you have to book an appointment. You can't just say I'm going there to do certain time. But if you have the skills, it's another advantage for yourself, for your children, if you have sons, and also you can use it as a business. So whatever business I'm talking about here is just for not for a business reason and for your personal reason. Another thing I'll be talking about is carpentry. Guys, I know that will say, carpentry, guys, these people are making money. Those people are making money, and it's not small money. They are making big money. I remember one of my friends moved to their house and they needed to do a cabinet, a particular cabinet, and they reached out to one carpenter, and this guy said he has been booked for 6 months. So you have to give them an appointment for after 6 months. He has been booked. Imagine, for back to back, he doesn't have time until after 6 months. And they needed to do that in fast. That means that we have shortage of these people, right? So if you can learn how to do that too, and it's not small money, they're not collecting small money, 1,900, and you still buy the accessory that you need yourself most times. So if you can learn carpentry work, guys, please do. Another thing is plumbing work. All those toilets you want to fix, all those ties you want to. I think you can do ties to people that do ties too. That wants just some, especially when you build your house, when you just got to, when you build your house here. Most of them they don't do ties on the kitchen wall for you. You have to look for someone that will do it for you, or you call a company, which is a lot of money. So some people need people that can just do that for them. That's a lot of money, guys, and they got a lot of money. You can just I don't even know what to talk about, but guys, if you can learn how to do pumping, doing those work that you feel like is not necessary, mechanic, all those mechanic work, changing of tires, all those work that you feel like I cannot do back in Nigeria, this work here, they're making money from them. This particular work, all those I cannot do tire, I cannot at toilet, those things, carpentry work, they're really making big time money. Imagine learning how to do a carpentry work and you're good at it, and they need to build a house. You can just train a company and you make money from there. You know, even those yeah, and even people working in the airport too. They need people that can help them do some engineering work, like all those let work and everything. So I just feel it's something that we should learn also if we want to relocate. It's going to be a good one too. And the last one I'll be talking about is selling of food. Almost everybody does this. Almost everybody I know. Almost all the women I know in Canada. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Sorry, guys. Almost everybody I know, almost every woman in Canada sells food. And the fact that they sell food does not mean that we don't have African stores that does this. But people still sell it in the comfort of their house and they're making money. I remember the last time I bought pala. I don't know the English name for pala. But I remember the last time I bought pala, I was craving for this pala and I bought pala of $45. And I'm telling you guys, it's just maybe 10 pieces and it's very, very small and it's dried, very dried. It's dried the life of the pala. Guys, I bought it like that. I bought it like that. I also remember the day I was craving for agbalumo. You know now, my that was craving for agbalumo. I bought agbalumo for $25 for I think 5 pieces or 10 pieces. I'm not sure anymore. But yes, I bought agbalumo for $25. $25 is like that's when I'm making this video. $25 is like 27,930. That's almost $28 in naira, guys. And I bought 5 pieces of Gualuma. Gualuma that we are selling 100 naira in Nigeria. I know that there are other things attached to selling those things here, importation, and also the what they call them, the custom fee. I know, but I'm very sure that even with those ones, it's not supposed to reach that amount. You get, and people are making, we buy it, we buy because we don't have choice. We are craving for these things, what we've not eaten for days, and somebody is selling it. Yet that does not mean that some of us does not buy those things and still send it by ourselves from Nigeria. I have someone that she does shipping herself every 6 months from Nigeria. But people that cannot do it, they still have to buy it. Like me, I can't just go and be shipping palm oil from Nigeria. Just palm oil. When I can buy it here, by the time I calculate the money I will use to buy the palm oil and the money they send, I'll just buy it here and use it here. You get, so even though people are selling, even though people are still trying to bring those food in, people are still selling. So it's the same thing with the fashion designing. Even those people are still trying to sew from Nigeria. I'm so sure some people, like the lady I saw for the last time, she doesn't mind. Then I just called the money for her. She just paid me. She doesn't even care the amount I called. She still sew from me. Even though like, I have a lot of people that sew from Nigeria, I still have some people that still want to sew and they don't mind sewing for me. So I think, did I mention makeup? Makeup is very important. If you know how to do makeup, please know how to do makeup very well. You can start doing makeup. And everything that I've been talking about since, everybody can do this, right? You have people that have idea of makeup, they just have the idea. I have people that have idea of cooking, like I said earlier. I have people that have idea of fashion designing, they can join 2 or 3 together. Don't just come and be doing it because people say that is what we are doing in Canada, or that is what we are that's what you should do when you relocate. Please try to learn and try to make a difference. People see the reasons why they should use you. As a fashion designer, I can sew clothes. It's also one boo that they did not iron, or they did not weave, or they did not sew very well. No, let people see why you are different. Let people see the reason why they should not go to Nigeria to go and sew. Do you get? Let them see, I don't need to stress myself to go to Nigeria to go and sew when I have this person. You get? And all those things like that. Let people say, okay, look, by the African stores here, and there are no people that they don't even bother buying from Nigeria at all. They just go to the African store. So because they have to be someone that, okay, once I buy from here, why am I stressing myself going to Nigeria? Do you get, or going to my country to go and buy my country food when I can get it here with the whole thing. So I guess even with learning all those things that I've listed out, I still feel you have to put yourself out there, and you have to be serious with it. You have to be intentional about it. You have to go extra mile about it, advertise yourself, meet with people that, even if you know how to do all these things and you don't have anybody to, you don't have people to tell or talk to, you might not grow your business. So you need to talk to people about it. Join the community group, like I used to say, put it up there. Somebody one day will reach out to you. You get. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for my voice. I hope you guys could hear me clearly. I just feel I should do this today. If I don't do this today, I will not be able to do it again, guys. I will not be able to do it again. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know the skills you've been learning in the comment section. And also, guys, I'll be reading from the comment section. And if there's any other thing you want me to talk about, guys, put it in the comment section. And guys, I noticed that since I've got to 1,000 subscribers, my views have been reducing. What is happening, guys? What can I do, you guys? I beg, I need your help. It's even this time that I need your help more. Please don't forget to share my videos to people. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
I don't wanna ask why, wanna give this a try.